Testing, testing. This is Hawaii This Punch with LowKeyHighEntertainment. I wanted to announce some changes and some things that are going on with everything. So, first off, Project Kianna is still ongoing and it is still under development. And the YouTube channel will be still alive. So we'll be doing tutorials. We'll be looking for game devs, throwing out learning tools, and the devlogs will still be going on. So nothing's changed in that. What happened here is that I've stepped down from Hectic Games. There's more personal reasons on why I've decided to step down from that. But priority wise, I've decided to what's the word? Recreate, or not recreate, but reestablish my existing company, which is LowKeyHighEntertainment. So the website should be up within, I would say, within a month at the most. I'm hoping for maybe a couple weeks. But it's fully fledged website. It'll have the games. It'll have like the community. So if you guys want to contact me and send me like some of your cool fan art or things, or later on it'll be like cosplays and cool game ideas and things like that, or just your Instagram or your YouTube channel or something like that. You'll all be a part of the community, and you're welcome to freely advertise that on the website. It's also going to cover a store, which will have like game merch, all that good stuff. My left-handed controller is patented, so hopefully with the success of this game, or at least the demos coming out successfully, the left-handed controller should be on the marketplace. And then other things like t-shirts and all that cool stuff. All of that money and everything like that will basically go to developers. I don't really see the point in it going anywhere else. I'm not the kind of guy to be driving a Lambo, so I don't really, I don't need any of that nonsense. But the whole state of LowKeyHighEntertainment is that we are going to, well, here's my thought, is that basically I want to get these AAA game titles, or not titles but companies, and just kind of like rub them more into the grave that they're already digging for themselves. And I mean that between like the fact that they don't pay attention to their community, they don't answer people, they don't care what they produce as long as they produce something that's good for their wallets. So you've got all these games with stupid loot boxes, battle passes, microtransactions, all of that nonsense that that we as gamers we've put up for so long because it's just a norm these days. And that norm I feel like needs to change. And I think Project Kianna is a really good start to this company, and the reason it kind of dates back to that 80s 90s feel when games used to be games, and you could just buy the game and play it, and it didn't come out completely broken on release, or it didn't it doesn't have incomplete things that need to be added. Like, you bought the game, you got the game, congratulations. And there's so many games out there today that just come out by these big ass titles that not only, like I said, they're money grabbers, but the games are incomplete. They're like, a lot of them are unplayable, or they're lies to the community that say like, hey, this is the game we're going to put out, and then you have to wait 5 years before they update it to make it actually the game that maybe you wanted. But it's all about first impressions, and a good first impression, for me at least, is that when you buy a game, you get a game. So that's kind of where we're going for. The only thing I will mention, as far as Low Key High Entertainment, is that we will do some paid content, and the only paid content I can see within the future would be like skins or maybe a extra chapter or something like that. But those are purely based on the community. So if, like, for instance, Project Kianna, say you really like that game and you guys just want to have more of it, instead of releasing a Project Kianna 2, if we're in the market, we could go ahead and put in, like, chapter 2 of that, and it'll be like a quarter of the price of an actual game, and you'll be able to continue the story of said game. That would probably be a reasonable purchase, and of course most of the money would go to the devs themselves, and then building up the community. The other one I could see is maybe skins for certain games, and the only real reason for skins is just to pay the devs. That's what that comes down to. The other thing is like some skins, they'll be released for like right now it is the Pride Month, that if we wanted to release a skin for Pride Month, the money that we took to develop that that skin. So say like we put a skin out there and it's like, I don't know, a $5 skin or something like that. That complete $5 will not go to Low Key High Entertainment. It won't go to the developers. That is 100% a charity run for whatever organization that we decide to go by. And it will, when it comes out, it'll have a little link with the organization saying like, hey, this is to save some pandas in the rainforest, or save some whales, or plant some trees, or whatever it is. It'll have a link, and it'll have a reasoning on why that skin exists and things like that. So it's legitimately there just to help out the community. So from there, because I've stepped down from Hectic Games, I am in the market for developers. And as far as my two key developers that I need here are a 3D animator with preferably with some type of combat experience, because most of it is like melee combat and things like that. The other one would be I believe they call them CGI artists. Basically a guy to do, and this could be the same guy for like animations and cutscenes and things like that. That's kind of what I'm really looking for at the moment. A character artist is always appreciated, and I mean, honestly, anybody as far as a dev is concerned, between like music and 3D models and things like that, like, I'm always open for options on those. So that's, and it's not that like the game won't progress because I don't have these devs. It's more like it would make my world a little easier, I suppose. Or if you're, curious about deving, like say you're not the strongest 3D modeler or you're not the strongest coder, we could always, take you in and you can learn the craft, everything like that. So it's it's kind of open for interpretation on all of that. But I just thought I'd talk to you guys about where I'm at on the project, what's going on. The devlogs might be a little slower than normal, and that's only because I've got like the website to manage or create, I suppose, the social media, and just finding time in my schedule at the moment, just because I work as a full-time chef, and hopefully that'll change within the next couple months, where I'm fully game designing. But I just wanted you guys to know what's going on and everything like that. So I'll give you guys an update as soon as possible on things. And like I said, the Discord channel, it's not exactly new. It's a revamp of my old Discord channel, but you're welcome to join it. Come in. You can play games with the community. You can ask questions of the company. You can ask questions about game development, like if you have some issues here and there, or you want to learn something new. You're always free to talk to the development team. You're always free to talk to me about this, or anything like that. It'll also have a display of characters, so Kianna being the very first character that's coming out for LowKeyHighEntertainment. It'll have her profile, and it'll update as the game updates. We'll find out more about her, things like that. You guys are welcome to jump in the channel, talk about her, share some things. And then, of course, with the game, if there's a bug that you want fixed, or if if you want a certain cool combat weapon, or anything that you can think of, honestly, just plug that into the Discord, and I'll go over it with you. And then as the dev team develops, they'll go over it, and we'll constantly be asking and looking into our community to basically build a better game, or a game that's actually a game. So that's kind of the update, like I said, that I wanted to give you guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, you could message me in the comments below, or you could join our Discord and go that route. Like I said, the website will be up a month at max. So until then, you guys have a good one.